Hey guys, welcome. We're not gonna be here long today, okay? We're just not. But I do want to share a win with you guys. I actually came home, rested a little bit, and got right down to work. And when I tell y'all I am so proud of me, I still have a little bit more work to do with what I'm working on. And what I'm working on is just editing my makeup video. But all right, are we back in action? We are back in action. Sorry. Without further ado, guys. Hey y'all, it's your girl Ness of Glamour by Ness. And welcome to my corner here on YouTube where beauty meets real life. And honestly, let's get into it. Y'all already know I've been talking about my 60-day manifestation cleanse and going live for 30 days. Although, ooh, child, that was a lot harder than I anticipated it to be. So I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about doing another 30 days and actually being consecutive this time. But we'll see. We'll see. Today is actually, is it day 21? No. No. Is it? Dang, y'all. I think it's been day 21. Wow. No, today's day 20. Okay, I'm about to say, I'm like, wait a minute. So I've been doing this for actually, uh, this is what I'm using. That's the top. We're about to put it on. We already took a shower. I wish I would have done this before I took a shower, took off my face, but it is what it is. This is not sponsored. But this is day, oh my God, I don't even have my microphone on. I need to stop playing. I need to quit playing. I'm playing. Can y'all hear me? I need to quit playing. Like, I need to quit playing. I'm sure you can hear me. I'm sure I don't. But in any event, y'all know I've been doing my or discussing my 60-day manifestation cleanse by Armand Wiggins. This is not sponsored. Thank you, Luna. Thank you so much. Really appreciate those kind words. But this is not sponsored, and Armand will actually be kicking off at the top of the year, new year, that is, with the 60-day manifestation cleanse. And he is also doing not only a 60-day cleanse, but a 265-day cleanse. And I do believe the 265 is what I'm doing because I am so serious, y'all, about what? Manifesting. Well, this says manifestation, but manifesting, about calling in what I want. Okay, so today's topic is about energy shift and emotional awareness. And you already know how I like to kick things off. If you don't know, well, now you know. With an affirmation. So, we're talking about energy shift and emotional awareness. And I'm looking down because I have notes so I don't babble. But our affirmation for tonight is I honor my emotions, but I do not, if you know where that's from, kudos to you. But I do not let them direct my destiny. And I love this topic because I have actually been in like practicing this real time. This is what I'm wearing. It's a sleep mask. But I've actually been practicing this in real time, honoring my emotions, but I don't allow them to dictate my destiny. And I came across, thank you, Zaina. I came across this video on Instagram, and it was this kid interviewing people, just random folks. And he came across this other kid. I forget what question he asked, but the question, well, the response the kid gave was, everyone is operating in their own reality. And he explained what he meant by that. And I'm paraphrasing, but in a nutshell, everyone is operating in their own reality. And for me, it the light bulb went off, because you know how we say common sense isn't so common, because like, why would someone do something so stupid? Well, that's because to them, in their reality, it was the right thing to do. And we on the outside looking in, like, how do you reconcile that in your brain? Like, how, so when you're driving and someone just stops all of a sudden because they're about to miss their turn, or they miss their turn, so they bust a U-turn, and you can't do that. It aggravates my soul. But then I real and then that aggravation, going back to my earlier videos, in order to manifest, you need to be in a constant state of joy. That is the key to manifestation. Read Joe Dispenza's books. Thanks, girl. I'm gonna let my nail lady know. And I actually have a little butterfly. This is my ring finger, not the middle finger. But you if you read his books, I mean any books on manifestation, it tells you that you need to, everything has to align. Yes, however, how does everything align? You have to get your temple, like your mind, your soul, your body, ready for what you're calling in. So, in any event, um, what this kid was saying was everyone is operating in their own reality. So, to them, their actions make sense, which, so our topic tonight, energy shift and emotional awareness. So, I used to have a really bad, like, road rage, like really bad road rage. um But over the years, I've literally, one, because of road rage incidents, too, I've become very cognizant of how I allow myself to react to somebody's stupidity. And ever since hearing that kid's, uh, response, I'm like, oh my God. Now, don't get me wrong, I still get frustrated on the road. But instead of just keeping that emotion, I allow it to just pass. I observe it. I recognize that I'm angry and frustrated and how dumb the person is, but I let it go. And so that has become my superpower, because my main goal is to always, always be in a state of joy, be in a state of peace because of what I am calling in. Thank you, courtesy of Amazon. And also, which brings me to my next point, if you've been in therapy, right, then you have the tools to recognize when you're triggered or when you're being triggered. And there's one of two things that you can do, right? You can either react, or you can definitely take a look at what is happening and recognize it for what it is and process it. So the latter is what the ultimate goal is, especially being very keen, or at least sharpening your emotional awareness. And how do you shift that energy? Because if someone is triggering you, then obviously, to be and remain in a state of peace and or joy, or you got to remove yourself from the distraction, right? Or process the distraction and mutate it to be peace and joy. And sometimes, isn't it amazing how you're able to just accomplish that task and realize, like, man, I really could have crashed out. I really could have crashed out, but I didn't. I didn't. And that's growth, y'all. That is growth. Um, that's growth because there is a difference in being emotionally honest with yourself or being emotionally spiraling, i.e., crashing out. So, how do you transmute, heavy energy to being more light, right? Because life is life. Life is always going to life. Life is has its great days, life has its not so great days. And sometimes you just have to allow yourself to feel. Sometimes you can't necessarily shift that energy because there's really nowhere for it to go. You just have to feel. And in essence, I'm like, it's it's hard. Like I'm a very much an empath. So what I've realized in noticing my emotional awareness is when someone wants to share something with me, and instantly I recognize they're looking to trauma dump. I'm like, oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. And as they're talking, I'm thinking this to myself. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. We can't do this right now. So what I'll say and or what I'll do, I'll be that listening ear, but I won't engage. That's how I protect my energy. And that's how I'm able to shift from anxiousness and spiraling into thinking like, oh my god, they're going to trauma dump and I'm going to just take on all of their issues, and but just instead of doing that, I recognize I can hold space for you, but I don't have to carry it with me. Okay, here you go. Like, I don't want your stuff. And that has been so refreshing to experience. Scary at times, but it's so refreshing because I already have enough baggage to carry. I'm carrying that baggage, right? But I'm able to hold space, but then and hold you in light and love, but then release you. Release. Relax, relief, release. Relax, relief, release. Anyway, um, so emotional check-ins are so necessary to keep you in alignment. And that's why carrying grudges and being upset with people and they don't know that you're upset with them, it doesn't give you the opportunity to create the space to call in and manifest what you're looking to call in. And, I can tell you right now, there's a couple people I need to talk to let them know, excuse me, to let them know how they've impacted me by what they've done and what they've said. And you know how I'm able to shift you know that energy from being heavy to light is one, I still need to have the conversation, but two, I recognize it is not my fault. Their response to the situation, their response to me, it's not about me, it's all about them, right? And once I was able to recognize that, I just have to come to a place where I'm ready to have the conversation. But that's how I can keep myself in alignment without allowing that emotion, allowing that issue, allowing that hurt and pain to take over me. I will allow myself to feel it, but I also need to release it. And I think for me, the releasing will be in having the conversation, as awkward as it's going to be. And they may not receive it well, but that's not my responsibility? So, how are you able to describe your energy today in one word? I'll go first. For me, my energy today has been, dang, that's a good question. Oh, emotionally, I think one word would be alignment. Alignment. I was supposed to go to the gym today. I did not. Um, I didn't keep my word in waking up at the butt crack of dawn to go to the gym. Okay, come on, Zaina, passing your math test. I know that's right. You go, girl. Or it's a girl, right? Or them. Please correct me if I'm. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I was supposed to go to the gym. Didn't go to the gym, but I gave myself grace. But I also realized, like, girl, don't let me catch you at the corner of F and up. Okay, like, let's get it together. Okay, let's get it together. Do we want to sleep? Of course we want to sleep. Do we want to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning? Of course not. Do we have to? Absolutely. Let's get on with it. That's essentially how, I was talking to myself today, like, nah, we have decided and we're going to do the thing. It's just I want the pain of being uncomfortable versus of living with the pain of regret. I'm not looking back a year from now saying, man, I wish I would have. I wish I could have, So Zaina shared that their energy has been going up. I love that for you because they passed their math test. Whoop dee whoop whoop whoop. You go, girl. Come on, beauty and brains. Period. Okay. So drop down in the comments below your, like, whatever time it is, whenever you're watching this, but describe your energy today in one word. Okay. And if you can't, then definitely describe what you would like your energy to be, and then hang on to that, and let's live to that. Let's live up to that. But that's it for today, y'all. Okay, that's it for today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow for more. I will be on tomorrow for day 21 for our next live. So I'm very, 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 very excited for this. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I'm going to sleep because I got to get up at the butt crack of dawn to go work out. Yeah. Night, y'all.